So we're on our way up to Accrington today to see 3 of our buy, refurbish, refinance projects. Now these 3 projects have been sourced for investors. One of them is my close friend and colleagues James Armstrong's, so I am excited today to see how each of the projects are getting on. Now we sourced these pre-coronavirus, so you can imagine we've had lots of delays getting them to this stage. So it's going to be great to see how the refurbs go in and when we're looking to get them completed so we can get a great end value and get them refinanced. Now we're also going to go meet one of our investor friends at the sites today to see how they're getting on with their journey and also what they've been up to, and hopefully share some tips and tricks about what we've been doing with our buy, refurbish, refinance projects. So let's get there and see what's going on. Okay, so we've just arrived at the first property today. This one is Mercer Street in Accrington. Now this is an absolutely great property and I'm really looking forward to get in there. So this property is James Armstrong's, so we sourced this for him and we've been working together on the project to get the refurb done. Now the location for this is absolutely fantastic for rental, because as you can see down the bottom of the street there's a Morrison's, making it amazing for rental. And while the builders have been in there, we've actually had 3 or 4 people come in and ask us when the project's going to be finished so they can rent it out from us, and we've already got a tenant in waiting as soon as we get the project finished. So I'm excited to go in and see how it looks, and I can just see Mo's arrived. So hey Mo, how's it going?
Hi guys, yeah, brilliant, everything's fantastic.
So Mo's one of my investor friends and he's coming to see some of our buy refurbs today, so we're going to go around the projects now and let's go on inside.
Let's go.
So when we took this one on, we the outside of it was painted previously on the outside, but it looked a bit tired, it looked a bit drab. Kind of looked a little bit like this one next door when we first took it on. So
yeah, that's what they need, don't they? A really good quality paint job on the front. Just makes it brand new, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I thought we originally had on the plan to change the front door, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to recommend to James that we probably get this sprayed, because it'll just, especially with the new paintwork, it'll just kind of add to it really. So yeah. Oh, so this is looking much better. So initially there was an arch above there, wasn't there?
I wasn't here when that was sorted, but yeah, we flattened it off. I mean,
so right above your head that was arched.
Yeah.
And it looked horrible. It did.
Yeah.
Fireplace has been taken out.
Fireplace?
Yeah, so there was a fireplace there originally, which has been taken out. So we've had new kitchen in this, haven't we?
Yeah, brand new kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'll get this finished today. This is moving up to there.
Where's the sink going now? Here, is
Sink's
it?
gonna be here.
Yeah, because it was in a dead awkward place before the sink was, if I remember rightly. It was.
Again, I weren't here before, but yeah, the sink's going to be there.
It's been a while since I've seen this one now.
It's going to be there.
And then obviously bathroom. Yeah, just a good tidy up in the bathroom because it was already in good condition anyway, wasn't
I
it?
need to get a new piece of glass next week because the kids have obviously smashed that there. So that'll be replaced by Tuesday.
Okay, so this is bedroom 1, it's all painted. It's looking really nice, just needs tidying up. Carpets to go in. And then bedroom 2, again, a little bit of work to do on the roof with this one, just to sort the architraves out up there. Obviously you can see that they've been taken down. But yeah, it's looking really good. There's some damp on the chimney breast there. I believe that that's been addressed. But if not, that's definitely on the list of things that need doing. It's where the architrave was originally, and obviously there's been some work done up with the gutter in to stop the damp, so that's been taken down and it'll get put back up. But it's not a bad little property, is it?
No,
it's quite a nice little one. Okay, so just finished up at Mercer Street. The project is going really well, really pleased with the things that I'm seeing in there. So the kitchen just needs finishing up, and then the bathroom needs tidying, floorings need finishing in the downstairs, and then we just need some carpets to go into the property. So a little bit more work and it's going to be finished. But it's going to be a really nice 2-bedroom terrace house in a great rental area. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the end project. But guys, hope you enjoy it. Here's the finished article. Okay, so we just arrived at our next property. So this one is another buy refurbish refinance project in Accrington. So this one is a 3-bedroom property that's had a huge amount of work done to it. So we picked this one up in January and we're just about finishing off the work now. So I'm really looking forward to see the progress that's happened on this project. So let's get on the side and see what's going on. So initially, obviously, there was no drive here before. This was just a jungle. No, it was just a mess. It was just a dumping ground for all stuff like McDonald's wrappers and concrete and all sorts. And the layout of the house was crazy. So it had some very weird to non-regulations extension on the side of the house here.
Oh, it had one?
That have been knocked down here. So there used to be a door there.
Yeah.
And when we go through the house, you'll see that where there was loads of doors around the house that just weren't great. So that used to be a door that went into the kitchen. So that's been bricked up, and you can see at the top there where the previous extension was. And now obviously there's new window been put in there for part of the kitchen to extend the kitchen out. All of this was just rubble. There was an old shed on here. So all the fence panels that are damaged have been replaced. And obviously they're all going to get painted as part of the finish with it. So basically in here, there used to be a door there into the kitchen as well. So, and you'll see as we go along. So living room, obviously you got a new box out in there that looks much nicer than it did. And then obviously the fireplace has had some work done to it because that was just all an absolute mess, damp and everything, stuff coming down from the chimney. So it's had a new electric fireplace put into there. And then the kitchen is probably where the most work has been done on the whole property. So that back left cupboard, there used to be a door there. There was obviously this door here. And then that window would have been a door as well. And then there also would have been the door to the conservatory. So you can see that the kitchen previously had no space whatsoever. A couple of things that we just decided to change to this is just a bit of feature as we go up. So rather than just being white walls everywhere, have the grey.
Can I just interrupt you?
Yeah, of course.
The windowsills in some of the bedrooms are wet, so just because.
Don't touch. Okay, don't touch the windowsills. Yes, a grey.
The brush will finish it up.
As we come up here, I'll just explain the layout to you. So this bathroom has been completely built. And then obviously a bedroom there, and I'll explain as we go through. But you can see I think the grey doors and the grey,
doors, the handles, the style that you got going on is brilliant.
The handrail going down, and obviously the skirts look really nice in the grey. So initially in this room, we'll come in. So in this room, the wall was straight faced off. And then it had a shower that came out to about here, and it just boxed out. And so there was just a big square in the middle of the room. It was the most randomest thing you've ever seen. So what they've done is they've built a brand new stud wall to completely box this room off, so it's its own little room. So it gives it some more space. And then obviously we've got now a new separate bathroom that's been built. And obviously, again, spots right the way through. So again, this is second bedroom. We've had a new loft hatch put in. There is loft space up there. So for attic space, it's great because it's really usable. Especially really good for a storage space up here. And then the final bedroom, so this is obviously the bigger one out of the three.
There you go. That's a proper bedroom. That's what we call a bedroom.
So again, but I think, so originally what we would do in these is we'd go white walls, grey feature wall. But we decided to switch it up in this one and go white walls, but grey, skirts and doors, just to sort of mix it up. And again, we've got spots going right the way throughout the property. So just finished the viewing on Tennyson Avenue here in Accrington. Really, really pleased with the project. It's looking absolutely fantastic. The heavens have just started to open on us, and I'm in my shorts today. So I didn't really plan very well for that, did I? But guys, hope you love the project. Here is the finished article. Okay, we're just at our next property. So this one is Bold Street again in Accrington. So this is another 2-bedroom property. Now this one, the refurb is about midway through, so there's quite a lot more work to do on this one. I came to view it a couple of weeks ago, just when work had pretty much started. And again, with coronavirus, there'd been some delays with getting plaster because of everything that's happened. So I'm really excited to see where we're getting on with the project. So let's head on inside.
Okay.
So with this one, lot of, shall we say, DIY work in the property, which has caused huge issues that now obviously need to be fixed.
Okay.
So this room, obviously they've used this as the main sort of like trunk of the building room, just because it needs the least work doing to it. Probably the best room in the whole house, believe it or not, to start off with. So fireplace has been taken out of this again. Now there is some damp up in the top corner, you can see there. I'll show you what's causing that outside, we already know of. But again, it's one of them where it's midway through. You can see where it's had to have some work on the walls. You know, this one we've had damp course. Sorry, this one, you know, the walls come off, so it's had to be re-put.
Oh,
do you see what I mean?
When you said he ripped it apart,
Now the kitchen looks fantastic compared to what it did.
Oh.
So the kitchen had this big sort of like bodge job ceiling on it, and it was all, the ceiling was black, it was painted black, this room was.
Okay.
And it was a very, very bizarre looking kitchen. The damp is coming from that guttering, so all that needs to be fixed. So we've had a new consumer unit in this one to make sure it meets new regulations.
Okay.
So upstairs here, this, when we came to see it, was the oddest house I've ever been to in my entire life. So this room here was the only room in the house that was just a normal bedroom.
Okay.
So normal high ceiling bedroom, and it had the walk-in wardrobe, the walk-in little cubby hole there, which what we're turning into now is an ensuite.
Brilliant.
So it's going to be a really nice ensuite in here.
Yeah.
Now the reason why we've done this is just to make sure that the house got the right sort of bathrooms, the right kind of space in there, because you can see with the extension downstairs, there's no bathroom down there. And obviously it was taken away from space up here. Now initially, the bathroom door started here.
Okay.
So this was the door to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then as you went into this room here, there was a wall that you can see went straight between the two windows.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
And you can see remnants of the wall up there. And it just looked rubbish. It wasn't great. So what we decided to do now is build, again, a brand new bathroom into here. So we're going to have a shower unit across the back there, sink here, and obviously we've got the toilet as well. You know, so again, it's a 2-bedroom house, but it's going to have 2 en-suites. It's going to be a really nice little finish to it. Okay, so just finished up my viewing in Bold Street to see how the BRRR refinance project is going. Now, it's really great to get on site and see how these projects are going, because you do actually pick up some things that you probably didn't see the first time around. So we've just been doing a bit of snagging around some of the things that have gone on in the project, and seen a few things that we probably just want to change. So because it's midway through the build now, it's going to give us great opportunity to get these things changed now, to make sure that when we finish it, we've got the right project and it looks fantastic. So we're going to pop back in a few weeks and see how this one is getting on, and then we'll do another video to show the final article. So no video for this one, but really enjoyed the viewing, really glad that we got to see the project going on, and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like when it's finished. So guys, I really hope you found that useful. Hope you enjoyed going around our 3 BRRR refinance projects. Please, if you enjoyed the video, drop me some comments below and let me know if there's any feedback that you've got about the vlog, or if there's anything you think I could add in future to make them even better. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know if there's anything you want to see from me in the future. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.